live. Good morning from New Hampshire. My name is Cindy. It is 31 degrees. It is almost 7:20 this morning. I'm on my way to school. I'm a teacher, and it's a gorgeous morning this morning. I was just listening to the Handles of Messiah on YouTube. That's the greatest thing about YouTube right now is you can access anything you want. Could be good, could be bad, but there is a lot of good, and the Handel's Messiah is one of my favorite things to listen to this time of year. I love the passages. I was just listening to For Unto Us. For unto us, hey Phyllis, for unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder. And his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. I don't know about you, but I'm hearing a lot of things that, really take my peace away. And I just love that verse. God is victorious, He brought in his son to be born on this earth. He lived a perfect life. He died on the cross and rose again the third day. And I don't understand it all. I don't understand everything about it, but it is true. And God is the God of creation. And right now I'm coming up to a cloud. Like, the sky's pretty cloudy, and there's a sun rising through the clouds. Life can be like that sometimes, cloudy, and you can't see the sun clearly, but it's there, and then you just keep going, and it just pokes through and brings beauty through the shadows and through the clouds, through the tough times. So it's just the sky is so gorgeous right now, and so I'm just thankful for God, and this time of year can be stressful. Christmas time was like my father's favorite time of year. He was always hustling and bustling and enjoying the gift-giving season, and I really miss him. So this time of year, I think of my dad, and I think of how he used to just try to please people. He didn't make it seem like it was hard. He made it seem like it was really easy. And he was such a bright light in my life. But I also appreciate the hope of the Lord, who gives us the hope of heaven, that we will see our loved ones one day. And I'm telling you, this guy, what you see right now in my window is not anything compared to what I'm seeing in front of me. And, that's kind of like, spiritually speaking too, what we see on this earth, the beauty, the goodness of God is nothing compared to eternal life and what the Lord is preparing for us. And so anyway, I'm on my way to school, and it is kind of cold. It's 32 degrees, which is a lot warmer than it was the last couple of days. It was down in the single digits in the morning, so it was really cold. And so 32 is going to feel like summer. But it's 32 in New Hampshire. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you could press the thumbs up button, I'd really appreciate it. The sign ahead is saying winter weather today. Plan ahead. Okay, so I think I saw in the weather report it could snow, could rain. I'm not really sure. So thank you, Phyllis. She knew my dad. He was awesome. And so we're on our way to school. And today is December 10th. Tomorrow is my youngest kid's birthday. So he's looking forward to, the birthday season. He has some plans coming up. And yeah, not everything that you get when you're 18 is like wrappable necessarily. We are planning to do a activity tonight with some friends, so hopefully that goes well. Winter weather, it says. That means we might be driving in. I remember driving in the snow for this activity. Usually for his birthday we have get together. So yeah, how is this possible? I know. I feel like, how is it possible the time just flies by and I don't even feel older, but I guess I am getting older. So we're on our way to school. The sky is gorgeous. I was just sitting here listening to the Messiah. I want to play some songs for my class because they didn't. My first period class is what you call the nest, and it's like your homeroom. And so sometimes I just talk about stuff with them a little bit. And I asked them if they knew about the Handel's Messiah. They said no. And they're 9th graders. So I'm like, somebody's got to tell you about the Handel's Messiah. So we're going to do that for a couple minutes this morning. They didn't know about the Hallelujah Chorus. So, it's kind of opera, I guess, for some people that they say they don't like opera. But it's a phenomenal musical, Handel's Messiah. And just looking back, I have some great memories of that musical. I sang some of the songs in my choir, and we went to a Messiah Sing, which probably, I'm imagining they probably do it now still, where you go in and everybody gets their score and you sit in parts and you sing as if you're the choir, and then they have their own soloists. So, but I don't have plans to do that this year, so I'm going to listen to it on YouTube. And, that's the other thing I was going to say. I don't know who's coming to my videos, but a lot of times it's people that are, in my same situation. Maybe you're getting older, your kids are getting older, and your Christmases are a little quieter because, your kids are grown up. Sometimes, actually, Phyllis, I remember the two of us going to Toys R Us on Christmas Eve at least a couple times because all their toys are half off. So I remember going and shopping on Christmas Eve so I could get gifts for my kids the night before Christmas, and that was a lot of fun. Toys R Us, that's closed down now. So, it's fun with kids. The wonder, doesn't take much to please them. And then your kids are older and they have their own families. They do their own traditions. So then you got to figure it out again. Like, what am I going to do for Christmas to make it fun? I'll have 2 adult kids at home. And what am I going to do so that we can have fun? It's just a little different with all big people, You can eat. So remember, with all the kids. So, we have to kind of think about what we can do as older people to enjoy the holidays ourselves. Sometimes it's just a quieter time. And, I was thinking of just drive around and look at all the lights. People work hard to put lights up and, all those little blinking lights and to music. We used to have one in Raymond, where I live, and it was great. People would line up to watch it, and then the neighbors would complain. Kind of ridiculous. But I guess I can see their point, if you have cars in front of your house for days. But hey, it's the Christmas season. So, but there are people, you can find their addresses on social media and drive to those Go to programs, find a church near you, find out when their program is. Your kids don't have to be in the program to enjoy it. And enjoy the hard work that people put in for this holiday season. And, there's lots of different things that you can do. Post below the video if you have any ideas. So yeah, have a time where you just enjoy it. You don't have to stress out. I know a lot of people do Christmas cards. I've enjoyed that through the years. And I've had years where I'm like, you know what? I can't do Christmas cards this year. This year I am doing Christmas cards. I gave some in person, but I'm just doing a card. I'm doing cards that I got actually on sale last year. And I'm going to just, write from the minutes. And some years I will do a photo, and some years I'll do a card. And I love the photos. I love it when people send their photos, and I really appreciate that. But if you're really stressed out and you don't feel like you can do a photo, don't do a photo, Or you could even do it in January. Nothing says you have to do anything by Christmas. I mean, Santa isn't real. This video is not for kids. Santa isn't real. You can connect with your friends any time of year. You do a summer card, hey, I'm gonna avoid the hustle and bustle, but I want to connect with all my friends. Here's a summer card. It is kind of fun though when you get cards from people. I got a card from the governor this year. I got a card from, the governor has a family photo sent to me. Probably because I'm a state representative. That's one good thing about being a state representative. Last year I got one from the Speaker of the House. He might be sending out another card this year. I don't know. Maybe he does it every other year, That wouldn't be a bad idea. And so, so do what you can and don't sweat it, If you can't do more than you want to do, be happy with what you can do. If all you can do is sit in a recliner and enjoy the peace and quiet, don't feel guilty about it. Nobody is holding you to any standard. You do what you can do. Enjoy my videos. Sit down and watch a playlist of my live videos because I need more watch time. Help a friend out. You can go to the playlist and just watch something, any amount of time that you put in. Some people get friends to just do like a constant playlist, like non-stop, to get more watch time, because I have over 1,000 subscribers, but I need 3,000 watch hours, and I haven't achieved that yet, and it has to be within 1 year. So I do want to go down to see Phyllis. I have so many things I want to do. I loved hanging out at your house. Like, it was so awesome. And I really would love to do that again. So anyway, I'm going to sign off because I'm going to lose signal. I'm right up here. The internet cuts out. So I'm going to say, have a great day. I will see you next time.